My name's Evan. I'm 27, and if you asked my buddies, they'd say I'm the dependable one. The guy who settles bills promptly, never forgets a birthday, and inevitably ends up chauffeuring everyone home after a night out. I'm not boasting, it's just how I'm wired. But my family? They've always viewed my reliability as something to exploit rather than admire. My younger brother, Liam, who's 23, is my polar opposite. He's charismatic, impulsive, and has this knack for dodging the fallout of his chaos. It's like he's cloaked in some invisible armor that redirects consequences to whoever's nearest, usually me. Growing up, our parents seemed blind to his antics. I'd bring home an A-, and they'd say, "Evan, you can do better." Meanwhile, Liam would scrape by with a C in the same subject, and Mom would glow like he'd just aced a national competition. I told myself they were just trying not to crush his spirit, but as we got older, the pattern only deepened. When Liam forgot to pay his car insurance and racked up fees, I was the one bailing him out. When he borrowed cash and never repaid it, Mom would flash that apologetic smile and say, "He's still figuring things out, sweetie. You've always been so steady." Translation: suck it up and be the mature one, again. Last weekend, though, everything started to unravel. I just dragged myself home after a grueling week at work, 12-hour shifts, 3 project deadlines, and barely any shut-eye. I tossed my wallet and keys on the kitchen counter, grabbed a glass of water, and collapsed in my room for a quick nap. Leaving my credit card out didn't even cross my mind as a risk. It was just us in the house, and I'd done it countless times before. When I woke up, my wallet looked oddly slim. Might get twisted as I checked it. My card was missing. At first, I thought I'd misplaced it. Maybe left it in my car or a jacket. But then I heard music blaring from Liam's room, paired with laughter that sounded like he'd just struck gold. I knocked on his door, and he opened it with a cocky grin. "What's up, big bro?" he said, all casual, like nothing was amiss. I cut to the chase and asked if he'd seen my card. He didn't even bother lying. "Oh, yeah," he said, leaning against the doorframe. "I borrowed it. Just grabbed a couple things, no big deal." Anger crept up my spine, but I kept my cool. "What do you mean, a couple things?" I pressed. That's when he whipped out his phone, scrolling through photos with pride, designer clothes, sneakers, a flashy watch, even screenshots of plane tickets to Miami. "Gotta live a little, you know," he said, like he was spouting some Instagram quote. I stared dumbfounded. "You maxed out my card?" I asked, my voice sharper than I meant it to be. He shrugged, unfazed. "Chill, it's not a crisis. You've got a good job, you'll clear it in no time." Then he chuckled, like it was all a big joke. I didn't laugh. I stood there, frozen, a mix of fury, betrayal, and something heavier, exhaustion. This wasn't just about a credit card. It was years of being the one to fix every mess, finally hitting a breaking point. Just as I was about to say something I'd bottled up for years, the front door slammed. Dad's voice thundered through the house, angrier than I'd ever heard. "Who took my $20,000? He roared. Liam's face went pale, and that's when things started to spiral. Dad—
We can't tell the full story in a short video. If you want to see the full story, click the link in the